Welcome to Gariautocare. I'm Team Wire. Right now I have a Honda Fit. This vehicle has a problem with cooling system. Using my diagnostic machine, although we don't have any check engine on the dashboard, but the fan is running continuous. When you put ignition on, the fan start kicking off. So we need to solve that problem right now. So I'm going to scan this vehicle using my DAG zone. Let me show you local. This is Honda Fit. So Honda. Okay. The owner have said that this vehicle, when you put ignition on like this, it can't stay for around 10 minutes. You need to jump start after 10 minutes, so it's draining battery. So he was complaining about the battery, but I told him you can't say the battery and you can't suspect the battery if the fan's manually. When you put ignition on, the fan start off. So I'm going to solve this problem by first we're going to scan this vehicle to identify the main fault code. Although we don't have check engine on the dashboard, but I'm 100% the problem is in the system. See, according to this vehicle, we have P0118, which is ECT sensor 1 circuit high input. Then we have P2185, which is ECT sensor 2 circuit high voltage. Then we have the same ECT sensor circuit 1 circuit input. So the problem is engine coolant temperature sensor 1 and engine coolant temperature sensor 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click erase. I'm going to click erase. Engine is running, so I would need to put ignition on. Then let me clear the fault code. Yes, read the code. So let me start the vehicle again. So here the problem is still P2185 and P0118. So we have temporary, then we have current P0118, which is ECT sensor 1 circuit high input. Problem can be the engine coolant temperature sensor has a problem. Number 2 can be the open circuit between the engine coolant temperature sensor and the ECU. Another thing can be the ECU itself. So we are going to find out how we are going to solve that problem. So the first thing, let's go to the cabin. But before that, let me put ignition on. I'm going to show you how the fan is behaving, right? So let's go and find out. See, fans are running, the engine is off. According to my research, I have found out that this vehicle header problem is overheating, and someone tried to prevent that by installing another relay. So we are going to disconnect that relay like that. Let me show you. So this is the relay I'm talking about. See, so I'm going to start with P0118, which is ECT sensor circuit bank 1 on the engine, because it normally measures the temperature of the engine. So let's go and find out. So this is the socket, so meaning the problem was the socket. So that one is not a big deal. So we are going to insert that socket first. We're going to connect that socket. So I'm going to insert the socket. I think that is the main problem here. They disconnected the socket because they knew when they connect the socket, fan will not work. Another thing is the P2181, the ECT sensor on the radiator. This is the sensor. So the problem is an open circuit. So I'm going to connect that two wires. So this is the socket we have already prepared. Then this is the aircon socket, so we are going to plug in. Next, to measure the signals of the relay, 2 ignitions, 1 earth from the computer. So we need to have 2 ignitions and 1 earth from the computer. Earth is being triggered by the computer. So to measure the ignition, you need to put tester on the earth like that. Then this is the relay position. We have, so the ignition is okay. The first ignition, the second ignition, let's see. This is the second ignition. So ignitions are okay. So the next step is to measure the earth signal of the relay. So we need to put ignition on the positive terminal like that. Then for that we don't have any signal, so we need to trigger that signal from the using my diagnosis zones scanner. So actuation test, and actuation test we have radiator fan status. Okay, so radiator fan status is off. Let's perform on. Let's confirm the tester. Right now the test is working, meaning right now everything's okay. So we have all signals, the earth from the computer and 2 ignitions, meaning the radiator fan relay is okay. Right now we are done with the radiator fan signal. So let me replace with a new relay, just like that. So we are done with fan. So another step is to go back and clear fault from the system. Okay, so right now you don't have fault code on the system. So the next thing we need to test, fans are working the way it's supposed to be. So right now I can trigger the fan status on. See, the fan is working perfect. Let me put the status off, on, fan are running, then off. Let me perform off. See, so it's working perfect. So the next step is to measure the temperature. The vehicle is running. See, so here the first temperature is 48 and the second temperature is 47. So the engine temperature 49, the radiator temperature 47, right? So according to this data, the fan circle is off. The first temperature 54, 53, the fan circle is off. Then 70, 71, the fan circle is off. Then 87, 83, the fan circle is off. Finally 91, 85, fan circle is off. In 490 the fan circle is off. Then 90 the fan circle is off. Then 96, 92, so finally 98. So 98, 94, the fan circle is off. Almost 99, the fan circle is on, so it's between 98 and 94. 98, 96, they're still running. Then 94, they're off. The range is sensor 1, sensor 2, 98, 94, fan is on, 93, 84, fan is off. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.